Hello and welcome to Let's Play Anima Part something. As always, I'm joined by As always, I'm joined by my hosts.
Me.
Yep, everyone
Me.
here. Yep, all you guys.
That one.
It's me, Meme Man.
Yeah, it's Mr. Meme Man. Last time, our group of intrepid adventurers had just saved the small hamlet of Good Rest from essentially saved. They've essentially helped out Good Rest. And...
Like great estate agents, we came in and took all the property that there was and then started selling it for high prices.
We've shifted the paradigm of the property ladder.
Soon I shall own all of this.
I would love to point out at this moment that I cannot access my character sheet.
Oh, no.
Like, really?
I didn't take her power away, did I?
God fucking damn it.
I took her power away, not yours.
You twat.
There you go, Cassie. There's your character sheet back.
I swear I don't know if you've taken everything from me. Good.
Sorry, Cassie. But yeah, you guys have been in Good Rest. It's been about 3 days since the events of the forest.
So we're all healed back up and everything.
Yep.
It's been 3 days since the big smellies gave us the maddening sickness.
Yeah.
It's
It
been
is now
3 days since I took ownership of
It is
like...
it's now Saturday, the 15th of September. You know, kind of getting to late autumn, getting close to where
Hey guys, I own nearly 500 miles of land.
Come on, we need to listen to Lee.
It's been about 5 days or so. It's now getting close to the end of September. Winter starting to encroach.
It's coming.
Starting to get pretty cold.
Shut.
In these 5 days, you've been treated well by the mayor of Good Rest, considering that you guys are now all joint owners of Good Rest.
Joint.
Joint.
They weren't mentioned.
Did someone say a joint?
But yeah.
420 Blaze it.
Yeah, Blaze it, boys. But yeah, so you've all been treated well for, like, one, helping the town, two, owning the town.
By a glorious 3, boning the wolves.
Boning the wolves, own the town. And, you guys have just been, like, resting up, as the name would imply. In this time, you've all kind of noticed this off and on. A young girl, black hair, sort of fair features, not like quite well dressed, not like particularly well dressed or anything, but pretty well dressed. Has been kind of like eyeing you all up in the bar. Yes,
Huh.
the government is there.
I'm guessing she's not legal.
The government is here.
She's about 13 years of age. You guys would surmise...
Legal depends on the country.
Well, this is medieval times, so yeah, she is technically legal.
No!
But either way, she's about 13 years of age, and she's been, like, kind of looking at you all. As far as...
Oh, she's illegal.
But yeah, as far as you guys can surmise, she seems to be with, or was with the merchant caravan that's been passing through here. Although they left about 2 days ago now, so you don't know why she's still here.
Why did they leave?
They just moved on.
Oh, fair enough.
They weren't here. They weren't. They're like a merchant caravan. You don't know
traveling
why,
merchants.
but they moved on. Last you heard, they were heading up to Sendel. They seem to be planning on heading north towards the frozen, like the northern like areas of the map of the world.
Fair enough.
But yeah, this young girl's been like she's sitting. Currently, you guys are all sitting in the bar, the Witch's Brew.
Are you gonna bring up the map?
No, we don't need it, honestly, because we're about to leave here.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, you're not going to need it. Either way, yeah, you're all sitting there in the bar. Bartender's being gracious as always. You guys are sitting at just your own little table. And this young girl you've seen, like, quite fair features. She's very clearly from Abel. Comes up to you and introduces herself. She says, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Anna Never.
Anna never what?
Very funny.
No,
Hello.
really. I've had a long day.
No, my name is Anna Never.
Oh.
What do you need?
I heard you're the ones that helped this town out with its
Yes, I am.
problem.
I punch you in the arm.
I'm just gonna glare at Newman and I was like, don't go and steal all the credit.
But yeah, she goes, I need help with a problem of mine. I hired an expedition, the excavators and, those of the sort, to
You have
mine
the
out.
money for that?
Yes, my father is a very rich merchant from Gabriel. You
Fair
all know
enough.
Gabriel's basically one of the trade capitals of the world. It's like famed.
Who owns a mine here?
Look, Ash,
It's not-
it's not every day you see a 13-year-old in a pub. She obviously has some kind of connections.
Actually,
Yeah,
it kind
fair
of is. 13's like an age. Like in this world, people don't live past. On the average, don't live past like 40. So 13's kind of like your grown-up age.
Well, then we're
My
gonna
father
assume
lived
that
to the ripe old
Beckhamon
age of 25.
Then we're gonna assume that Beckhamon has never seen a child in a pub before.
Fair enough. Either way, she just kind of goes, "Oh no, it's not that he doesn't own a mine here. The expedition was my idea. He gave me a lump sum of money to spend as I may on whatever endeavors I think will make profit. A sort of test for growing up, if you will.
So you own a mine here.
I own a ruin.
How does one buy a ruin?
Simple. You buy the rights from the government to excavate it.
I wasn't aware that the Empress was in the business of hiring out historical places.
She laughs, like kind of giggles to herself slightly, and goes, "From what I've heard, the Empress is into a many great things."
Very well.
She just kind of like returns and goes, "But either way, it's an ancient ruin. One of the empire that came before us, said to be filled with great treasures of untold power and parallel.
Oh, that explains it.
I originally I sent down an excavation crew, and they uncovered the entrance to what seems like an underground vault of some kind above the base ruin. But I have not heard from them in about a week now, and by the time I travel back, it could be 2.
So they're probably dead then.
She kind of goes, by the gods, I hope not. By God, I hope not. Not gods.
It's like, oh,
We're going down a hard route
The
there.
Empress was killed on the spot.
Yeah, no, by God, I hope not. By the Lord's name, I hope they're alive. But yeah, she kind of like, stifled back, like, oh, sort of thing, She's clearly, like, not wanting to think about that. But she goes, I was hoping to hire a party of seasoned warriors or people who can help at the very least. Go down there and investigate what happened to the people. I'm willing to pay.
I look to the slave boy, the guy with the bow, the drunken pirate, the guy who doesn't talk much and drinks tea, and like the giant pregnant woman, and I look back to her and I'm just like, why did you come to ask us?
When you say that,
Why did you ask us?
she kind of actually just goes,
I don't say anything, I just look at her with a curious face.
she goes, to be in all honesty, I don't like to lie. I've already asked a few other people, and they all said no. Superstitions, the ruins of Solomon are cursed, and all that. I don't truly believe in anything like that. I think they're just spooky because of spookiness. But
There's reasons to be afraid.
I go credit show. It's spoopy because of spoopiness.
There's reasons to be afraid of old things. Like usually these old tales have some truth to them.
What about old people? What have I missed?
she gives this like very elegant sort of giggle to like when you say that. Bakamon just stifles it slightly.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, do you not say that in real life?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, cool, fair enough. But either way,
If you said the character, I just felt it was like, she wants us to investigate spoopy ruins because they're spoopy and no one wants to do it, and no one else wants to do it.
Oh yeah, sure, as long as they don't die.
she goes, fair enough. I'm more than willing to join you so that you
Where's
don't think I'm.
Letho? Sorry, where's Letho right now? Is he just like is he near like the door outside?
He's standing. He's your bodyguard, Jay. He's being the bouncer for this place.
Sweet.
But yeah, she just kind of goes, I heard that you were able to do something from what I heard,
Hateable.
from what I heard, you were able to defeat great wolves of ancient power, but things like that don't exist.
We
defeat
beat-
is one word.
we stopped big dogs. Hardly impressive.
They were pretty big dogs, man.
She goes, well, either way, I do believe.
And then we
that-
got taunted by some old ladies. I'd hardly say it's very impressive.
You know, some crazy grannies just started yelling at us.
She just kind of like, she looks at you and goes, huh, interesting. Either way, will you accompany me on this? I'm willing to pay you each 500 gold.
Oh yeah, sure. As long as there's money involved.
It's a lot of money, by the way.
Yes,
Sure, why not? I've got nothing better to do.
Fair enough. And whatever equipment we find in the ruins, you may take, well, to a degree.
Just like I do kind of look at her, and it's just like you come to a. It's just like running through my head, just like this little girl has like come to a lord to like ask her to like go through like an ancient ruin and like pick up whatever she finds as like a reward. Just like, and like 500 gold is kind of a pittance to a lord as well. It's so, like
Yeah, but you're an ex-lord
kind
who
of
has no
an
money.
odd request.
Yeah.
It is a fair thing. Though.
you're very
like-
well.
I do
Your
remember
power
that.
control is unofficial
I do
Look-
need money.
to the government.
Look, Numenera, not all of us are as fancy as you.
I was
Also,
thinking it.
She also thought that didn't say it, so.
I know, but I'm
you're-
just saying.
you're
that
not-
Ethan-
you're not
Fine, then.
psychic.
Yes, and it just
Yeah.
like whoa.
Give it
It's
time,
like-
Peter, you'll
yeah.
become psychic.
I mean, I'm kind of looking at Numenera. You know, I can kind of read her facial expressions at this point.
It's like
My
Thieves' Cant.
stoic face.
It's like Thieves' Cant in D&D. It's like meant to be small signals and like hand gestures, but everyone has full conversations in it. But yeah, so she goes.
500 gold. Numenera scrunches her face.
She goes, I'll be buying a caravan and supplies to last us the journey there and back, or the journey to Archangel if you wish to go to the capital afterwards. I plan on going back to the capital personally.
Well, is our great and mighty leader gonna make a decision here?
I turn to look at Numenera.
Gee.
I bump Numenera again.
It's quite clear that, as far as I'm concerned, Numenera is the one in charge.
Very well.
Very well, is that it?
She goes, that's usually more than enough for our sort. Anyway. But yeah, that always happens to people. They're fucking retarded sometimes. Either way, yeah. So she just kind of goes.
Bad
That's,
rest.
yeah. She goes. She just kind of like goes to herself. That's more than enough for our type, isn't that right, Miss Numenera? Or lady? I don't know what to call you.
I'd rather lord.
I'm afraid.
Wow, full of yourself.
She looks at you and goes, I don't think that title's quite right.
Yeah, me
Fits
neither.
Perfectly.
She just kind of like, she like sniggers to herself slightly, like, you think it's like she's in on a joke that no one else gets.
Hey, I like this kid.
Can I make a check? Like, what
Yeah, go
bullshit?
ahead. I'm giving, anyone
Let's
who,
notice.
Probably knows.
alright, anyone who has a noble background can make a, let's see, what would this be, guys? Let's go check the difficulty table.
Some kind of knowledge test, I'm assuming.
If you have a noble background,
Oh.
yes.
Would it be like an etiquette roll or something?
It would be a notice check that is, let's say, almost impossible. 240.
Well,
I don't think I don't think I can get that, but sure.
I'm a delinquent, not a noble, so.
You've not even been around me for long enough.
Yeah, no, you don't.
I don't. No, I didn't get it.
No, you're just kind of like.
I swear, I don't know if you get it.
Cassie, you seem to have forgotten what nobles are.
Just like rum. Is that rum?
Is that wrong? Okay.
Rum or
I'm so sorry, I think I know who it is.
We need
Fine,
more
I can
spirits.
But yeah, no, none of you seem to get what she's laughing about. She looks, I don't know, she's just laughing to herself about something. You don't know what.
Well,
you're
if she's
done-
laughing
if
at
you're done.
Numenera, I'm laughing right there with her.
It's just like, well, if you're done.
Oh, sorry. An old joke my father once told me came to mind. By the way, both of you, honestly, a zero would let you notice this, Cassie and Ethan. She says she's the daughter of a rich merchant, but she moves with a grace that, like, usually only courtiers and the like have. You know, people who are used to staying at court and being, like, gracious for a living. It's odd.
She looks like a
Suspicion
fancy one.
PNG.
I got less than a 0.
I know, but basically what I'm saying is you would notice this just because you're, like, you used to be a noble. Like, this is kind of something you just noticed. But yeah, so she goes, we'll be leaving tomorrow, so I'd say either sleep early or drink late, up to you. My cart will be located at the south side of the city. Well, southwest, actually.
Wait, wouldn't it be drink early or sleep late?
She's making a joke.
Bakamon is very confused.
But yeah, she just kind of goes, my cart will be at the edge of the city. There'll be enough food and supplies to get us to the vaults of Nord. That's what I've dubbed it anyway. After a good friend of mine. Our camp is located just outside the city. It's me and 4 others. Well, it was originally me and 14 others, but, well, that's why you're going in. I will just be taking rest in an inn that's 2 doors down from here if you have need of me. And if you see a man wear brown skin, bandana on, carries a sword at all times, do let me know.
I'll
Ash sweats a
make
little
sure to
bit.
keep
This
eyes
kind of
open.
sounds like him.
Brown skin, huh? Haven't seen one of those in a while.
She goes, yes, they're people from the south are not common up here, I know. He'll be easy to spot. If he asks you any questions, just tell him I'm not here. He's a friend of mine. He's looking for me. He's no danger. He's not trying to kidnap me or anything. But
Yeah, we'll keep it zipped. Don't worry,
Yeah.
princess.
she like
I
laughs.
ruffle her hair.
She laughs a bit and goes. She laughs a bit and goes, "Thank you. You're very kind. You know that." But yeah, she like retreats for the night. She heads off. If you wish to talk to her on your own, guys, like you want a one-on-one scene, let me know and we could have like a one-on-one scene.
I nudge Numenera. I like her. She laughs at you.
Thanks.
But yeah, do you guys just turn in for the night basically, or do you wish to like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in
seems
talking
like
to her, but the problem is I've got nothing to talk to her about.
He's like, I want to talk to her, but I've got nothing to say, so I'm not going to.
Hey, you laughed at me earlier, then everyone else started laughing at me.
Yeah, fair enough. Alex.
Can I have her watched?
Letho would watch her, yeah.
Wait a minute. Can't spirits of the forest have animals watch her?
Yeah, they could.
I mean, you
Sweet.
could always have
You're still,
Beckham
you're
on.
still, oh,
watch her.
also,
I can't let her.
I forgot to mention this.
Oh.
I forgot to mention this guy.
You could watch her through the top window.
Guys, just let you know. I forgot to mention this, but that Bond of the Wolf thing also lets you be in constant telepathic communication with the wolves, no matter what distance. So if you wish to speak to them, just now you can. You don't just say hey, can you do?
All right.
this thing for me?
I tell them I wish this girl be watched, and I give them the description of her.
Yeah,
exactly.
Seriously,
They just say, "I'll send a crow."
you seriously didn't send your personal servant to do the
He's
only
9
dirty
foot
work?
tall.
He's also a witcher, though, so he's stealthy.
Yeah, he doesn't even need that. If she's on the top floor, you can just look right through the window, standing up.
Hey,
Hi.
I'm big, but yeah.
I
So
feel like
yeah,
characters
Ethan,
don't
you said
themselves.
the wolves send a crow after her, and in the morning the actual crow comes back to you and psychically basically relays all the stuff it saw, basically a kind of vision thing. It's pretty interesting.
Assuming they swapped out with owls and stuff.
Yeah, basically it was it would swap. You get different angles essentially. And at one point, so basically it just shows that she went to the inn. But yeah, so she went to the. I will say, Alex 13 is not far too young to be starting independent ventures in this world. Really isn't.
Huh?
Is it?
Not really.
No.
This is a world where most people will die at 30, maybe 40.
Well, honestly, 13 is too young for any sane person to trust money with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know. Just letting you guys know, age is a different thing than our world. Good theory, though, I will say, Alex. Good theory.
Yeah, it's just 13 years just seems way too young. It just seems way too young for someone to be actually starting out independent, especially when there's quite implied there's an they're independent adventures when they're going to be back, probably in a going into large business.
Yeah, I
You know
get
what
it.
bothers me?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The fact that Numenera didn't send her fucking, like, hand servant to do all of the dirty work for her.
Which hand servant, you or Letho?
Bakamon is built for stealth and
Okay,
espionage.
you wanted her to send to you.
Fine, I'll send him too.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I just imagine you just come up to me and you just give me like big puppy dog eyes, just like, can I go watch you? Fine.
I just walk up to her and it's like, hey, I was told to observe you.
That's why I don't send you to do anything.
I don't send you to do work. But
The
yeah,
last time I sent you to spy, you told them. Well, I got results.
but yeah,
You
you
twat.
you see her. By the way, just like give you information, you see her like go through like daily things. She sits down, when she gets to her inn, she goes straight to her room. She undresses, changes into quite clearly what's a nightgown.
Alright.
She just like lets her hair down, quite long black hair, goes to just like to the bottom of her back.
Any jewelry stand out?
No, she doesn't wear any jewelry actually.
Okay, that is suspicious.
Like none, just no jewelry whatsoever.
Okay, yeah, that's really fucking suspicious. Just like, I'm the daughter of a rich person. I don't own any jewelry.
Well, it's not like she wants to go out and get fucking mugged, does she?
In a nice town?
Well, I mean, yeah, but
Our
like,
nice town.
look, there's bastards everywhere.
But yeah,
Not in our nice town,
Bacamon's
apparently.
here.
but yeah, she just kind of goes there and she like sits around. She pulls out a book of hers, quite a fancy looking book, and just starts to read it. And yeah, she just goes to bed after a while. She doesn't really do anything unusual.
We're gonna steal the book.
No.
Come on. Okay, I tell you to go steal the book.
This was in the morning. Like,
Motherfucker, go do it.
all right, so the crow would have came to you just when she went to bed, and she went to bed probably about like midnight.
Just like,
So-
I kick your bed and just like, I have work for you.
All right, so yeah, roleplay the scene out. Like, do that.
The girl who hired us has a book. She's highly suspicious and I want you to go steal it.
Book.
Yes.
You want me to steal a book?
You want
I'm going
me
back to bed.
You
Mind control, Ethan. You have mind control.
Get
powers.
your animal friends to do it. I'm
Control powers, Ethan.
tired.
Come on, you have mind control powers.
I don't have mind control powers.
I'm pretty sure you do.
You
No.
used your animal friends to creep on the girl in the first place. Get them to do whatever else for you.
You're the worst servant.
Yeah, well, maybe if you give me something doable.
Stealing is very doable.
Look, I put those days behind me. I'm a new man. A very, very tired new man. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Your sleeping clock's still fucked, so you're not actually tired, but okay.
Fuck it. I'm gonna like just tell a ferret to go steal it for me.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be a combined effort with like a ferret goes in, drags it to the window, like 2 owls like pick it up, and like they take it to like a badger.
You know
brings it
you're
to the inn,
probably
and a
gonna
mouse
offend
takes
her
it.
if she catches you with the book.
She's not gonna catch me.
I doubt that.
The shadow dice. They
Welcome.
didn't do it, did they?
Yeah, no, 2 owls come back to you, and they psychically relay that the ferret got in, was then spotted by the young girl, and then is just now playing with the young girl.
I tell the ferret to distract her while another ferret comes in.
That ferret also gets distracted. Every ferret you sent gets distracted, and now she has 13
Hey,
ferrets playing
you-
with her.
You know what? I'll go.
She has 13 ferrets distracting her. You should be able to do it really easily.
Alright. Okay. So I knock on her door.
Alright, she answers it. She has 13 ferrets climbing all over her.
Hey, what's her Numenera? She, oh, fuck, it's early in the morning. She thinks you have a suspicious
No,
book.
it's like 12:30.
Again, it's early in the morning for Beckamon.
Fair enough. Just letting you
He's a,
know.
he's a deep sleeper. He's a deep sleeper, right?
Alright, yeah, you have like big negatives
Deep
right now.
sleeper, not like long sleeper.
No, but like, Beckamon is not a morning person.
Damn it.
But yeah, so what do you ask her?
you have like a book or something? My lady or whatever like thinks you have a book and she wants to know what it is.
Oh. Oh, I do have a book. It's Trials and Retribution, a study on what is it again? Emolian law? The country just to the northwest of here, or east of here. One of the two.
So it's a normal ass book, and I walked all the way over here for nothing.
Well, it's rather valuable. It's probably worth a platinum piece.
Huh. Well, sorry to bother you.
Like you just pull out your phone, just like okay. Give it.
It's worth
Enjoy your book.
a platinum piece is about 1,000 gold.
Becamon's far too tired to give a shit.
Yeah, she just kind of goes, "Well, good night. Also, could you take some? No, he's gone. I
What?
guess-
No, I'm still here.
Oh, could you take these ferrets away?"
Sure.
She just bundles like 13 ferrets into you, and they just start climbing all over you. She's like,
Okay.
"Thank you. I want to go to bed.
Bye.
Good night, Mr. What's your name again?
I'm Becamon.
Good night, Mr. Beckamon. And
Good night.
Good night
kid.
to your rat." She just like shuts the door. And you notice, by the way, your rat wasn't like on your shoulder. He was in your inner cloak pocket, like where most people just don't see him.
As per usual, yeah.
Yeah, so she noticed him, which is rare, because that rat's good at hiding.
I look into the eyes of one of the ferrets. Numenary, you're an idiot.
You sense this through the. You saw all this happen. Numenera.
I have it nibble. I have that one in particular nibble his nose.
You just stand there like going. Wow. But yeah,
Oh.
so that is our night, good people. In the morning, you all meet up for a caravan ride with the good Anna
I
Never.
remind Beckamon, you're bloody useless. It's
Why
like-
didn't you?
it's like,
Why
how
didn't you
much
do it
is
yourself,
your
oh
book?
grand
I'm gonna go
calculatory
tell her.
lord?
Calculator does it themselves.
It's like, you don't find out what the book is by fucking asking.
Yeah, you do. I got results, didn't
Have
I?
you heard of lying?
Yeah, but like she is giving us money and like
Oh yeah,
She's not
no one
doing
ever gives
anything.
money for like anything but sincere reasons, of course.
hey, look, it's a kid.
A kid who's obviously lying about something.
Yeah, something, but nothing that we should concern ourselves with.
That's the attitude that lost me my lands.
Oh, well, fucking sucks to be you, dude. I don't have a home to go back to. How do you think I feel? You own a town now.
So do you, technically, Beckamon.
Yeah,
And you-
but I
And
don't
you belong to
consider it
me,
my home.
thus you could live anywhere you please. Or at least your insistence upon staying would imply it.
Yeah, well, it's not like I actually enjoy hanging around you idiots.
I'd leave.
Why
Well,
is
well,
Beckamon
no.
such a tsundere?
Because he's tired and he
It's
doesn't
fantastic.
care.
I don't care about any of you, baka.
The amount of soon hurts me.
I
But
think it's wonderful, personally.
But yeah, so you guys, these two have this conversation in the background as you guys cart up and get ready. There's enough food on the road to last you the full time to get.
Hey, I have a warhorse in my own car. I can go.
Yeah. So like, actually, it's 2 carts then. And Anna like actually thanks you and says, that'll make it. That might actually double our time having 2 carts. Like we can
Don't you mean half our time?
have. She actually does. Go,
She's like, oh thanks, that'll double our time.
She goes, oh yes, it would be less, wouldn't it? I need to listen to my studies more. My instructors are always saying that. Need to listen more and act less. But I can't do that. Can't sit around.
Who are your instructors out of curiosity? I might know of them.
Oh, I doubt it. Some people with names that are unpronounceable.
Don't mind her.
Oh, I put a great amount of effort into pronouncing names. I'm sure you have too. Come on.
Alright,
Becamon's
well,
physically cringing now.
one of them is named Lilith. She is my literature. This is a
Literature.
literature.
I tried to
instructor.
go literature.
No, that's not her. She says it correctly. Lee Anderson cannot say
Okay.
the word literature correctly.
Alright, if she fucked up, I
No,
don't
she
know.
says
My
it.
character going
She
correct
says
this right
it.
there.
She says it correctly.
She says literally.
Literature. I fuck it up because I have troubles like actually speaking in real
Oh,
life.
Lilith. And any last name I might know?
Not that I know of.
And then Jack goes literacy instead.
She just goes like, no, I don't believe so.
Oh, so commoner tutor.
Yes, incredibly smart.
Hmm.
My father doesn't care about where you come from, merely if you're the best.
Fair dues, although usually commoners do not have access to the required knowledge.
That's what I asked her. I get vague and blank responses.
Wait a minute, don't people get access to books in your country?
Oh god, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, that's an interesting point. In Able, people like commoners don't have access to like books and stuff.
She's claiming to be from another country.
She is. She's claiming. Actually, no. Gabriel and Abel are basically like pretty much the exact same country.
Mm-hmm.
Are they
I
just
mean,
two different
I mean,
regions of the same country?
so she's a bureaucrat.
Interesting fact. Yeah, Bakamon, when you were young, you would have had access to public libraries and like public books because what's it? Lucanor? What's the name of that place again?
Lucanor.
Anne place.
Yeah, like that. That's like the city of like that's the country of knowledge.
Oh, you mean
It's
the
too-
country itself? Oh, it's Via.
It's
Via,
too bad
yeah.
Beckhamon skipped school off.
Yeah, you just didn't go.
I was
Yeah.
actually implying.
Beckhamon just didn't Beckamon's like didn't give a shit about the book because as far as he's concerned, it's a book.
He went to the library every so often and went to school every so often, but he basically only had basic knowledge.
I was more going for that. Like nobles have access to like better books.
Yeah, they have access to better ones, but like in this is more for Beckhamon, by the way. For Beckhamon, he'd have access. Like nobles and commoners have access to the same level of education. Yeah, that place is it's weird there. Either way, yeah, she just
I trust it less than I did.
yeah, she just kind of goes, yeah, I always asked her that. She never explained how she knew all these things. I have a fencing teacher, although he's
If any of my tutors didn't tell me something, and they were a commoner, I don't think it would have ended well for them.
She just kind of like laughs. Oh, well, my father and me are a lot more forgiving than some clans are. She just kind of states, I also have a fencing teacher, although he's interesting.
Oh,
His name's Talon.
not heard that name before.
Yes, it's a foreign name. I don't know where he's from. He's very good. Very, very dangerous when he wants to be. Perhaps maybe even one of the greatest swordsmen in the world.
That's what they all claim.
It's true. Yes, they do all
Well, they
claim
wouldn't
that.
get any business if they didn't claim to be good.
And the most average swordsman in the world.
Yes. Well. Like, this is all going on. Does anyone else wish to talk to the Empress, by the way?
Good job, Lee. I mean, we'd all figured it out by this.
Yeah, we all figured it out.
And then all the spaghetti flew from Lee's pockets.
It's all figured out anyway. Sorry. Okay, yeah. That was just good. That was great, right? Like, that was fucking good.
He begins barking at Crusher.
Like, I mean, if anyone reads the rule books, I'd have figured that out
And
within like
if
a
you,
half
I was about to say,
second,
if you've read Anima Beyond the... In fact, no, I read you her section on Anima Beyond the Dream.
Yeah, you did.
So, you guys all know what the nickname is, so it's fine. Your characters don't know, but you guys did anyway. So, did any of you ask Anna anything? Anyone can ask her
what
anything.
her hobbies are.
She just replies with, oh, not much, really, you know, my hobbies are usually my work, bureaucratic work and learning. Although I do have a fondness for the instruments.
Which ones?
Mostly the lute and the harp.
Just out of curiosity, why did you choose these runes in particular?
Well, they're one of the only ones around, and frankly, they are one of the few that were unplundered.
Oh, out of curiosity, why not any of the ruins in Gabriel, like around Gabriel itself?
Not many, and most have already been explored by this point. I thought it'd be
Most,
best.
but not all.
True, but the ones that haven't been explored are the ones that have been explored for danger, and have warnings to keep out. From what I've heard, Abel is a lot more, how you say it, religious, and tend to avoid these areas more.
Oh, so they're scared of taboo.
From what I can tell, yes.
Losers.
You live here now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I know.
She goes, I wouldn't
I'm
be
going
she,
to agree
she,
with him on this one.
she just kind of goes, I wouldn't be so harsh on Abel. It can be a good place. It just needs help. And she
Hey.
looks genuinely kind of like distraught at that, like.
When the people who own the lands are tearing the rug out from under you.
Hey, nice as a place may be, I'm not a big one for religious folks. The
Although
sooner
I
I can
suppose
get
that you
home
wouldn't
and
be
clear my
familiar.
name, the better.
I suppose you wouldn't be familiar with the ways of the nobility.
Not particularly. My father and I, although we hold the same wealth as a noble, maybe even the same power, we're not technically nobles.
Especially
Although-
not here. You're from a foreign country. No?
Bourgeoisie.
Yes, so right now all I am is a foreign dignitary.
Hmm.
Although the people here seem to have treated me with some kindness, probably because I'm bringing much money to the government and those in it.
Oh no. The common folk of Abel have a fondness for foreigners.
Yes, I've noticed that. They're all kind.
At least they're not horrendous racists.
Let's hope not. I've been to places that are, let's say, less than welcoming of difference.
Oh. Detroit. No.
Detroit.
Fantasy Detroit.
Fantasy,
So Shadowrun.
Detroit. Ah, yeah.
The entire time
I used to run the shadows back in my hometown.
with
Yeah.
an anonymous person. You could call
Ah,
him
yes, I was rather anonymous back then.
Taking Paradox couplers.
Does anyone else have any questions for the young girl?
Are you the Emperor? Actually, on that point,
What is her sense of style like?
wait a minute. I would totally know what the Empress looks like.
She is disguised.
How well?
So in other words, she's wearing glasses.
Quite well. Yeah, she's wearing glasses. This is
Like
an anime,
how
you
good is
can't
the
tell.
disguise right now? Does she have like a ludicrous face? Is it like Groucho Marx glasses? Like, does she have plastic surgery? Like, what are we going from here?
What?
Are we going
Um,
for like magical glamour disguise?
I did have owls watching it all through the
What
night.
what is she wearing?
She is wearing currently a red cloak with underneath it just the generic garments of Gabriel. In all honesty,
Damn it! I was gonna comment on her style.
her style's not very good. In all honesty, no, you cannot recognize it's the Empress unless you make a
like shit.
unless you want to make a notice check. That's I'm going to say probably absurd.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole point is that she's like very.
Is
good at
makeup
this
even
work.
that advanced?
It is actually, yes.
Is it?
Yeah, it is in this world.
Fair enough.
I mean, I'll give it a go.
Beckhamon looks at her. Are you a magic?
She goes, no, magic doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Oh yeah.
I might as well just roll it because it's funny. If I did get the open roll, like
Yeah, you don't know who she actually is.
Really?
You know, back home, my parents always told me that the real magic was learning.
She kind of goes, they're half correct. The real magic is learning and knowing how to use it.
Nah, guys, real magic is friendship. Come on.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah,
That's
it
why
is.
I have a
Thank you,
pet
Ash.
rat.
is this an in-character discussion?
Thank you, Ash. That was very insightful.
But yeah, anyone else got anything to say, or do you want me to just skip to when you arrive at the ruins?
Get to the dungeon.
That's what I was waiting for.
Time to crawl.
But yeah, so you guys, after some time, about a week
Uh,
passes. So it's a long journey. It is uncomfortable and long. It's just not a fun journey in general, really.
It is
So-
uncomfortable. It is long. It is full
not all
of,
be bad.
of
No.
unfriendly people.
So yeah, it's now the 22nd of September. The days are growing shorter. The cold bitter. You arrive-
weather is coming.
Winter is coming. But yeah, you guys finally arrive at this
It's coming.
little. It's a little. Essentially, it's like a group of like about 7 tents, all relatively large. Tables and like awnings are put up to protect the tables and the maps on them. And as they come, 3 people come up. One, a older gentleman, big, bushy black beard, covers most of his face. Same with eyebrows. Like most of his face is hair more than anything else. Scraggy,
Ugh.
sort of greasy
Yeah.
black hair that's quite long. Rather big, broad-shouldered, barrel-chested.
I think I'm gonna step behind Numenera.
Is he as big as Letho?
No, he's about 2
I'm
feet.
gonna have to stop you there, for we have to go.
Shit.
Finish the description.
I'll finish the description of these three. The other two are women. One of them, again, also quite tall, a little bit shorter than the man. Short, sort of brown kempt hair. Has sort of like very feminine.
Short legs, short arms.
Very, very feminine features.
She's tall, but she has very short extremities.
Tall body.
Also quite strong. Also quite strong, looking rather big.
Ooh.
Yeah, we good. And the other is a small, long blonde hair, sort of skinny, scrawny, and wearing like black rimmed glasses. They all arrive as we take a break.
Whee!
We'll see you in the next part, everybody.